Hey y'all, Kent and DB here at WW. I want to show you guys one way that we like to be able to put our bridle on. This way is going to revolve largely around being able to ask your horse to lower their head. Doesn't matter how tall you are, but as you can see, I've got the reins wrapped around. I can gently lower her head. If I happen to be a little bit shorter, I could still be able to put the bridle on from here. Of course I'm not, so I'm going to go ahead and raise her head up a little bit. I start the bridle out in my left hand, then I move it to my right hand. I ask her to nicely lower her head. Oh, there we go. So now it's in my right hand. I take my left hand, grab a hold of the bit, okay? Then I gently insert my thumb into her mouth, hold gently with the right hand. As you can see here, she's still got her head down nicely. Again, that's a very important part of this whole process. The right ear goes into the headstall. Good girl. The left ear goes into the headstall. And then I can adjust my parts of the bridle as needed and go ahead and secure everything down. Again, this is not the only way to put a bridle on. It's one of many options. It's one that I really like to have horses get good about, because if you've got a youngster or somebody who's not as tall as maybe somebody like myself, they can still be able to do that if your horse calmly and gently puts their head down just from a nice amount of pressure here on the pole. Because somebody can do that, they can't get their hand up there. As long as they can get the reins up there, then they can go ahead and be able to ask that horse to lower their head. Good girl. And they can also do the same thing about raising the head. I can pick her head back up in order to take bridle on or off. It's not all about having your horse's head on the ground, because that's not the most important thing. The idea here is that they'll listen to you and be able to respond appropriately. Good girl. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, DB. Keep riding the right way, y'all.